in right now. I'm in my hometown of McGee, Arkansas, this rising, doing a little gas station therapy. Just went in, got me some coffee. Actually got a little gas. And I was just sitting here thinking, fam. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Back in my hometown, and I was just thinking about life. A few things has been taking place here lately with the development of with this shipping container. It just started raining, family, and I didn't even know it was in the forecast to rain. And when I tell you it just opened up and fell out the sky, I'm like, what in the world? But needless to say, fam, this rising, I just wanted to come to you and just talk to you a little bit. You ever heard that saying, someone say, it's hard, but it's fair? You ever heard that? It's hard, but it's fair. I don't know who came up with that. Whoever came up with that was a damn lie. It's hard and it's not fair. But we just have to keep getting our HogOn family, just do what it takes to get over the hump. A lot of things that happen to us is not going to be fair, fam. Certain things that happen with laws and policies and family and, certain things that we go through, fam. It isn't going to be fair. It's going to be way from fair. You don't even wonder to yourself, like, what did I do to deserve this type of stuff happening to me right now? You know how you like, man, I've been trying to fly straight and I'm steady getting all of these arrowheads shot at me, you know what I mean? But the more I think about it, fam, I just think it's a part of life, fam. We're gonna always be coming into a problem, in a problem, or coming out of a problem. You know what I mean? It's like a revolving door. And it's all on how we deal with the situations that we're entering and how we're coming out of them, you know what I mean? So this rising, I just wanted to say, I don't know what you're going through personally, but if it's raining in your life like it's raining right now, sometimes, a lot of times, your main decision is based on how you respond to the situation. It's all based on how you respond. We can't control how certain stuff happen to us. Like when it happens, we can't control that, but we can control how we respond to the situation once it happens. And I'm starting to realize more and more, fam. I can be honest with you. I'm 42 years old, and a lot of things I have learned up to this point, I had to learn from slipping and falling and busting my head. I didn't get a lot of good wisdom, I would say, from my old man, from my dad, other than me watching him and saying, oh, I don't want to do that. You know what I mean? But I think today, if we got some information, some jewels to pass down to the younger generation, I think we should give it to them. You know what I mean? I think we should. They're going to make their own decision regardless. But I think we should just give them, especially if they're asking, hey, man, how do I do this? Give it to them and let them figure out if they need to go right with it or need to go left with it. That's not on you. You know how it say, it's based on God how the increase is going to come. You can give your 100%. That doesn't mean you're going to get 100% back out of it. And I was sitting here thinking about, fam, my kids, and I remember at one time, fam, it was so funny when I was growing up. I remember telling my mom I wanted 10 and 12 kids. I want all these kids because, at that time I felt like when I was young, a man with a lot of kids meant he was a man. I didn't know that. I didn't know no difference. You know what I mean? I just knew some people that I respected had a lot of kids. So I figured that's what I needed to do, have a lot of kids. And I only have 3, fam. I got 3 kids. And I'm going to be honest with you, me slowing down the process of having more kids was all based on making some wrong decisions with the wrong ones. And me making some wrong decisions with the wrong women kind of discouraged me from having, like, now I got grandbabies and I just want to help my daughter and my grandbabies. But as far as me having more kids, I can't see it happening. I'd have been traumatized. I don't want no more. You know what I mean? I'm cool with what I get, and it's crazy because, my last one anyway. I see him like eclipse. Every blue moon, you know what I mean? But hopefully it's gonna get better now. He just turned 11 years old, so you know things are starting to change. Plus, I've been getting some finances together so I can be able to, you know, get some things situated if I have to go to court and get that situation taken care of, whatever that situation is. And then, you know, my middle girl is so, man, I'm not even gonna lie, fam. I'm so I'm so in between emotions dealing with my middle girl and her mom and what's going on with that situation. You know, like some situations, fam, they can just get so disrespectful and it can be so painful to you where you will literally just say, you know what, I'd rather just walk off and not say nothing to none of them. You know, so I'm kind of at a point, man, with my middle girl, my girl that's 16 years old. You know, I want to, you know, help her and take care of her, but as far as us having a communication at this present time, you know, our communication level isn't strong at all. And to be honest with you, fam, I'm at the point where, you know, I'm tired. I don't really even care. You know what I mean? I like, forget if I just got to take care of her, give her what she need. You know, she's been around her mom a lot. So, you know, and these are facts what I'm about to say. A toxic mother does more harm to a child than an absent father do. A toxic mother, if she toxic, she gonna do more harm than an absent father. So they just talk, oh, the daddy did it. He wasn't around. Who is she getting all these waves from? If he ain't around, she got to be getting them waves from somebody. I'm just saying, man. So sometimes, you know, you can be that good father. You could be doing, but if you're not there, fam, and you're not there to help raise them and put the right things in them, don't expect that, you know, it's just going to magically happen. Yeah, some of your DNA is going to be in them, but it's all based on who raised them. You know, we know this by slavery in the South. You take a person from their original culture and you teach them something else. They can look just like you, but they was raised different and they don't think like you. We might look the same, but we don't think the same. You know what I mean? And that's just what it is, fam. You know, certain things are just reality, you know, when dealing with your kids. And I'm going to say, man, like a lot of my heartaches has been just with dealing with my kids and their moms. And like I say, making the wrong decision. That's why I'm real cautious now. Like I don't play those type of games. You know what I mean? I don't care what a person look like. You're not finna catch me up in some BS. You know, I guess from after dealing with that stuff, you know, it gave me some serious trust issues. You know what I mean? Where, you know, I just value my body more. You know what I mean? And especially the stress that comes involved with picking the wrong person, fam. It can be a rainy day, just like today. You pick the wrong person. It seems like every day is raining in your life. You know what I mean? But this rising, like I said, I was just thinking about a few different things, especially with my kids, man, on how things is being up to this point. And my sister, she got 6 kids. I believe she had 7 and 1 passed. And she's doing her thing, man. She's taking care of babies, you know, doing what she got to do. And I just remember when I had the thought of having a lot of kids and then life hit you and you like, man, I don't want a lot of kids. No, especially if you're not around to take care of them, to raise them, to give them some good wisdom, to rear them right, to make sure they making, you know, staying on them, you know. You don't want to have no kid in this day and age and just drop them off somewhere, you know. Unless you donate, you know, you're one of those sperm donors, you know, where you just donate, you know. Other than that, no, you know. It's so much stuff that's been going crazy, you know. I just think about the way the system is, man. It's rigged up. The system is so rigged up, man. You know, I'm down here in Southeast Arkansas, and I can swear to you that sometimes coming over here, like I was telling a friend of mine the other day, when I was coming back into the South and I finally hit the Delta, you go over this little bridge, this overpass, and you know coming through Mississippi on 82. And it's like you go over this overpass. As soon as you go over this one overpass and you come back down, you get to seeing cotton and where the cotton starts at, you know. And then you'll see a sign that say the Delta Heritage Highway or something, you know. And it just made me think of the ancestors and the slaves and our people that were just standing out there in them fields, fam, hot, beaten down, picking cotton, chopping cotton. And I can say that, you know, I am truly a descendant from them because I got a chance to chop cotton. I'm 42 years old, and I went out there on the back of the truck when I was young. Hell, give me some school clothes. Now I come back to the South now, and I still see certain things. A lot of things have changed, fam. But certain stuff is the same. The way that they treat us, the way that the system is, you know, you like, man, it's 2022. They still sharecropping down here. You know what I mean? They still sharecropping. You know, it's still a lot of things that's been swept under the rug. And when I get down here sometimes, family just make me think about all the pain, those who got dragged and hung and beaten, burnt down here, like history, man. And then you see certain things now and certain people, they be so naive about what's going on in your backyard, what happened in your backyard. You know what I mean? Someone asked me the other day where I was from, and I smiled and just said, man, I'm from America. This whole backyard, but I was born in the southern parts. Because all of this our backyard, so to speak. And that's why I think it's good for us to travel and venture out and see life, fam, because life too short. Life is. And thinking this morning, man, I was just thinking about, you know, my kids and certain things. You just be like, you know what? You know, sometimes in your life, man, I swear, you feel like you just want to grab that red flag and just, all right, I mean the white flag. I'm done. All right, what you want? Get it out of me. Fam. I can only be realistic with you. Right now, just got a lot on my plate, fam. And all I can do is take things one day at a time, fam, one day at a time. So this rising when I'm coming to you when it's raining hard out here, I just wanted to say, take your time. Don't move too fast, fam. Take your time. Know what you want. And have no limitations on what you're willing to do to go get it. You'll be all right. And be cautious with your body, young king. If you don't have any kids yet, be cautious with who you have your kids with. You want some, you want to be fruitful and multiply. But be cautious. Make sure y'all on the same page. Make sure that, you know, it's the situation isn't one-sided. Make sure you got someone who knows the value of what you have to offer. Because sometimes some people don't really know the value. They've never seen it before. So it's kind of hard to get someone to see the value of something and recognize something that they never seen. They don't even know what it is. So sometimes people can get in a relationship with these preconceived notions, and it doesn't have nothing really to do with the relationship, but it's just how we was raised. And so we need to know better. So be cautious. As the old folks say in the South, before I let you go, don't let your eyes overload your ass, family. Y'all be blessed and continue to prosper. I'm out. HogOn.